Welcome everybody. Um, some more TEW as Andre the Giant. 1970s. We're in March of 1970. So just at the beginning of the 1970s, really. We got a couple storylines going on. We got the managerial conflict that's been kind of post-headlining, co-main eventing some of the two recent events. And then we have our more recent tag team rivalry brewing between the Fuller brothers and the Mongols. Let's check it out here. We don't have any title belts yet. We're gonna develop a world title. I want to make Andre, solidify him as a star first, and he'll be the first champion. I mean, back in the day, you as the booker, you knew you were going to show up, so you can have the belt on you. It works that way. But I can't do everything myself. I'm going to have to start off by getting a booking team, and then we're going to fill out our inner circle here, because I haven't done that yet. I'm at like negative creative energy. So we gotta get Gary Hart on it, because I meant to do that from the beginning. And then probably Ron Fuller. And from there, okay, yeah, Frank's only at 33. I think we'll just leave it at that for now and see if there's any chemistry. But I don't want to fill it up too much. So let's see. Do we have any Get Hope Mongols the only potential figurehead? That's not gonna work. Left. So we'll probably have the title before we're a figurehead, but those are the steps. Kind of make Andre a star, bring in a world champion or some kind of former champion from somewhere else, a big star, have Andre beat him for the title, make Andre a champion. We're going to bring in some other, stars first. We won't have just him fighting the people in our company, especially right now. We're going to have to grow our company. But right now we're making good money and we're gaining popularity every show. We haven't gone up in any popularity yet. But compared to the run I'm doing offline as Roddy Piper in Canada, in Manitoba, we're doing big numbers. We're doing big numbers against, versus Manitoba. So that's good. And way better than I was doing in the Cornell verse as well. Yeah, throwdown tonight. Inner circle first. Let's do that. Stu is the only locker room leader of any kind. Happy. Yeah, you know what? I'm fine with that. Stu can be the locker room leader. No head of talent relations, that's fine. I like applying the punishments myself. That sounded weird. But I don't like to have someone else in control of possibly firing guys or just letting them off easy for for some shit they shouldn't. Frank is considered a better. Okay. Frank is the best road agent. Interesting. Okay. Well, Frank's my senior road agent then. He won't be on the booking team, but he's my senior road agent for sure. Nobody here could be the best trainer. Nobody's suited. Interesting. We'll have to find someone that we can bring in. Professional. Yeah, well, Frank is good at that too. I mean, it makes sense if he's the road agent in charge of most of the stuff. You just get your travel from him as well. Morale officer. Perhaps not ideal. Perhaps not ideal. Are these ones not? Okay. Nope, they're just not ideal, but they are not ill-suited. So none of them are ideal. Beautiful. We don't want one anyway. Senior referee. Stu is the best referee and the locker room leader. He kind of runs he's refereeing in the back. He's refereeing in the front. He's all around. Who do we got that can stooge? Wow, we have a bunch of stooges. We got a roster full of fucking stooges, man. What happened? What the hell happened? How did we get so many damn stooges? All right, well, they're not perhaps the best, so that could be messy if they're not the right guy. Or if they take it the wrong way. So, what else do we got to do? That's right. We have to change. Andre was lost. But now he is found by Gary Hart. And did we feel any chemistry with Frank and them? I can't remember. Chemistries, none discovered. Okay. We need to take Gary Hart off of the Fullers. Not manage Hart because Ron doesn't want to be managed by Gary Hart. Although Robert is a heel and he wouldn't necessarily mind it, but I think they actually had bad chemistry. Yeah, he has poor chemistry, so we're definitely taking them off. I think it's fine if Frank is with the Mongols for now. Because it was almost like, Gary Hart went with the Fullers. They beat the Mongols. The Mongols are like, oh, dang, like arguing about should we actually have, stayed with Gary Hart. And Gary Hart's like, I don't want him. I want him. And he challenges Frank for Andre. And then he beat Frank. So Andre is now being managed by Gary Hart. And that's kind of, what we're going to see how that goes. Well, is there anything else we need to do? Our merchandise, we're upgrading that. Working on it. Yeah, I think we just move on to the show now. Showtime. All right. Do we need to give anyone the night off? I don't think we do. We'll be fine. That's a good feeling. The other game is not going that way. If I have people I don't need, I lose money that month. Generic venue. Let's keep it going. All right. Okay. They're warming up. Takes a while. But we generated 81 creative energy, so that's good. We could do a couple ideas. Do a character idea. Likely to succeed on that one. And let's do a storyline idea. Safe bet. That's a safe bet. We need storylines. We're that kind of company. Bill Savage and Billy Graham had to be separated after a heated argument. Well, Probably because Billy's an egomaniac. And Bill is also named Bill. And that's probably just the problem between them. What? Roddy Piper is being influenced by Gary Hart, having begun acting in a similar way. Maybe they should be managed. Maybe Roddy's a face right now, though. So gotta work up toward a turn in a couple years or something. All right. What are we doing? I guess team bonding. It's just ghetto Mongol and me, right? Not gonna be the is that the team bonding session? Oh fuck it. Me and Frank. Okay. Yeah, I'm Andre. He's Frank. We're homies. That makes sense. Okay. Bill Savage. All right. We're already well known. Look at us. 7 whole popularity. 7 popularity out this. That's crazy. All right. The Fullers. Who's this? Stu. Stu's a heel. Bill Savage is a face. I think it's Andre Bill Savage time. Extremely unhappy, huh? All right. What if he just doesn't dominate? You're still extremely unhappy? What if we keep Bill Savage strong against Andre? You're still extremely unhappy. Well, right. Well, Bill, that is just gonna be fucking tough cookies for you. Yeah. I'll make him. You know what? Make it quick. We'll dominate you in 9 minutes, Bill. We'll have you out of here fast. Nice and easy. You won't get any offense, so don't worry about getting your shit in at all. Boom. Yeah, you know what? We'll script it. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Go. You're an occasional guy and a ref. I mean, come on. You're not even the better of the 2 refs, I don't think. Ron and Beppo. All right. I think this time the Mongols, they're gonna jump the Beppo. They're gonna jump the Fullers before the match. They might even cheat during the match too, because why not? And we need to take out Ghetto. Ghetto shouldn't be on any of these. Before I do anything else. Go ahead and take him off of road agent duties. Ron also going to be off of road agent duties. I don't think Gary Hart does well either, but we'll have him there just in case we want Frank to. Well, I got the name of that referee. That's really good. But I guess I don't want to necessarily bring him in either. I can't right now anyway. Yeah, Bill's not even the best referee we have, let alone the best wrestler. We're gonna fuck him up. I am a heel, right? Yeah, definitely. Let me do. Victim. So as the Fuller brothers, well, there's not championship titles, so they just had the last win. But as the Fuller brothers are entering first, the Mongols are going to run out and attack, beat them up as they're entering, and then actually, yeah, this is the main event. Let me give it more time, actually, too, if it will let me. Okay. Volkov will learn to call in ring if he doesn't cripple one of the Fullers. Yeah. Andre and Bill. Let's see. Include the booked people. We have Frank and Gary again, which I might just have them make appearances as managers for this one. We can get away with it. We got Stu here, who is our best referee. Maybe he can get a win. Young Roddy. Yeah, I mean, you're 15, kid. You can do a job. It'll be all right. He'll teach you something. Something about wrestling. All right. All unimportant. Wait. Oh. Putsky. Ivan Putsky. And maybe we should just do a tag match. Heel, face. We got one tag match. Nah. Not be penalized. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Let's try it out. Never happened before. Never before seen, folks. Brand new match. Just invented it. Yeah, that'll be fine. One on each team. They'll figure it out. Okay. Looks good to me. Being used too much. Well, this is who we got. Unhappy. Might have to hire a new guy. Oh no. This match was too short for an important match. Well, it was the opening match of the card. Yeah, I definitely made things more challenging by adding that or picking that particular product. I might have to work toward adjusting that. Zero chemistry as partners. Okay, good to know. Now we know. Far too short. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair for this match to be considered far too short. I can give it that. Gary Hart could have been done better as the road agent. Yeah, he could have. He didn't though. Excellent. That's the end of the show. Don't you know? Wow, Bill actually put on a good performance out there. Here, we'll I mean, he's extremely upset with us. Is it even worth shouting him out? We'll try it out. Why not? Who else? We'll give Nikolai a shout out. They both seem pleased. That was a double click unintentionally. Okay. Still a 10. 10 out of 10, IGN. We're dime piece, man. Perfect 10. 10 out of 100. Right? That's what that means. Yeah. Okay. We ran the show on the 1st. Kind of a classic indie, not even indie, like territories thing is to run your show on the 1st or the closest to the 1st that's a weekend that's possible. As a way to, in certain territories for sure, people get paid on the 1st. You get your check at the 1st of the month. You're going to get that money and you're going to go to the wrestling show. Or you're going to hold a wrestling show in hopes to get that money. You're going to hope that people want to go to your wrestling show, and you're going to do everything you can to get them to go. Get everyone excited. Probably run this through the month and then get one more show in if we can. Actually, I should probably let me spot out for somebody to bring in for a one-time appearance for Andre. Morale issues. Successful gimmick change. I mean, come on. Gave you a good gimmick. Let's see. Abdullah. We could bring in Abdullah. International heavyweight champion. So maybe Abdullah, maybe we beat Abby for, the final of a couple. Yeah, he's big in our region. Let's see. Who else is at that level? It's a short list of people, folks. It's a short list. And the list is like people like Angelo Poffo, Macho Man's dad over here. Art Thomas, Sailor Art. Baron von Raschke, who's 29. Billy Red Lions, Bill Miller, Bruno Sammartino, Cowboy Bob Ellis. We got Dick Brower, and we got Dick the Bruiser. Elvis Presley, the wrestler. No, the rock and roller. The guy who stole rock and roll. Okay, we got Fred Curry. We got Freddie Blassie. Ooh, you know what? I kind of want to bring $600 a month. Okay. See, I wish you could just filter by like, yeah, how much this guy gonna cost me? All right, Fritz von Erich, Jean. Got the Gorilla Monsoon. We could bring in Groucho Marx, who's 79. Why would okay? Joe Louis, the Joe Louis to referee. He's 200 per show. Wait, is this the Joe Louis? This is the Joe Louis. Why is he 200 per show? But he retired from wrestling competition. Wait, professional wrestler? Joe Louis was a professional wrestler? Well, Joe, I gotta talk to you, man. Can I convince you to come out of retirement? Actually, you always want to negotiate with them first. And just say, be whatever's needed. And then you make the offer. Look at this. He's fucking ready for a run. He said, hey, if we're doing other stuff, it's just gotta be A shows. Look at this man, Joe Louis. Let's go. You're gonna be my head referee, Joe Louis. You know that? Oh. Well, maybe you won't. But you're gonna be here. You're gonna be part of my referee team. John Quinn. Wow, he is looking like someone we ought to bring in. Really nice skill set here. 28 years old. Somebody that can train us is who we need to spend our money on, though. Johnny Valentine. Carl Cox. Lou Thez. Now that's just way out of our price range. Damn. Okay. Ringo Starr. He's going to be out of our price range too. Sonny King from North Carolina. Sonny King, the cat. He's working with Detroit right now. Ooh. That could be dangerous. Dangerous. On the floor. Okay. The Sheik. Maybe I can bring in the Sheik. And then be feeling fine if I brought in other folks. Right? Yeah, I should bring in the Sheik. I do want to beat the Sheik as well. I should have talked to Bill. Because in my other game, I talked to the Sheik about putting Roddy Piper over, and he was down to do it. I should have talked to Bill, but to be all real about it, I mean, I'm Andre the Giant. You don't want to do a job, I'm making you do a job. 700 a show. Okay. Yeah, I think a one-time deal with Sheik would be cool. Maybe I'll do. All right, so I offered. Ooh, what are my offers right now? Just Joe Louis. Okay. George Steele. George Steele is 70 a show right now. That's a George Steele, if I do say so myself. Okay, let's. Yeah, we're gonna keep him around. We're gonna have some monsters, man. We're gonna have some monsters in my territory. And Andre's gonna be the biggest one of them all. Killer Kowalski, Luthez. So maybe I sign a one-time deal with Sheik next month. Wilbur Snow. And then we bring in Butcher the month after. Soon. I could do a one-time deal with Gorilla Monsoon as well. Maybe. I wish Muhammad Ali was fucking $300. He's $30,000. But whatever. Sonny King. Okay. Yeah, he's really good. Let's see who I can get. Bobo Brazil would be awesome to bring in. But again, I think that might be more for, well, 500 a show. Yeah, probably. Baron. Other words. I don't know how to pronounce all that. Fred Curry's pretty darn good too. At least his basics are down. He's got them down. Now we can't bring in too many giants. Next to Andre, they don't mean as much. And if we further belittle it, that's even more dangerous. There's oh no, I don't have the Ruchos. That's the other game. Let me just check if I can look at my relationships. Yeah, let's see if we can be nice to them. We like you guys. We're cool with you. We'll wait on Sunny King, but we're gonna shortlist him. Shortlist the Sheik. And I don't want to Freddie Blassie in right now. Martino's only $600. Shortlist him too. World Heavyweight, NWA North American Tag Team, and International Tag Team. WWF. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can understand. I should have talked to Bill. I had to talk to worker session. Just sat him down and been like, look, can I convince you to job to Andre the Giant? And he'll be like, well, you are 7'4" and 387 pounds. I guess I'll do the job. I'll be like, good, that's what I hired you to do. Oh man. Yeah, I might, I feel like I might, there's other challenges in this game, but I might have kind of made it way less challenging by being Andre the Giant. We're going to see. We're going to see when my merch gets up there how crazy shit goes. When we start selling merch. As a matter of fact, even though it costs more money after this week, I'm going to switch to a normal upgrade strategy. Still waiting on Joe Louis. But I think it should have went up. No. Oh, okay. We'll wait for Joe to contact us and see what happens. I'm happy we're making money. I just didn't expect it to be that fast. Start a wrestling promotion in the first month, you make money. It is the 1970s. Wrestling's doing well. Contract negotiations with Joe Louis. $200 per show. Bring him in as a face. And all right, so then we go to Joe Louis. We go to Mr. Joe Louis and we say, "Hey, Mr. Joe Louis. Mr. Louis, sir, would you ever consider, you know, going for another run?" Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Well, maybe he'll be. How about a play-by-play? How about, you don't think you're suited to do color commentary? You don't think you're suited to do announcing? I mean, come on, dude. You're a fucking natural announcer. Yeah, he's manager too. Okay. Manager's good. I'm down with that. Joe Louis, the wrestling manager. He's got a lot of, a lot of points, certain legitimacy to him. I think staff member is a fucking whack gimmick. He can't play any of those gimmicks? What the Okay. Here, let's just see what's suited for him. Yeah, he could be all kinds of stuff. Mm. Iron Man. Joe Louis. Iron Joe Louis. Oh, hey, what's up? Um, let's do that. Oh, no worries. Um, okay, we got Joe Louis. Yeah, thanks. Good. Crazy monster. Dominant offbeat. Yep. He could be offbeat and unstable to a point. We'll probably make him, run through a bunch of guys, get some momentum, but then he'll probably start DQing himself, like going too crazy and like throwing guys over the rope and going outside and hitting them into some stairs or something like that. I'm not using it because of the just the issues with the overlay. Yeah, I just didn't like how it didn't loop really. Um, awful. That's not good. Oh no. We'll have to look toward. I mean, yeah, we're still very early in our infancy as a company, so we could readjust and fix our image later on there. Get him with the right gimmick. He's much more than just a second generation star. We need to give him something that says Ron Fuller, not the Fuller boy. Especially when his brother's in there as the Fuller boy first. So, the Fuller boy, but a cocky heel version. Man, by the time I am able to bring in the Beatles, I don't know how many of them there will be. You know what, low key, me reinstalling Windows is like completely lost my license to this game, and that's why I haven't made any videos with this game in like 2 months. So I can understand where that's coming from. I totally understand. I think I still have some of the files. I don't know if the final files that you send over would work if I sent them back, but uh, totally up to you. It was a while ago. I was past it. Oh, one of Nick Goulas's wrestlers. Somebody did some really great deep dive into wrestling history to make this database. This is really really cool. I mean, uh, I had put the mod in one of them, but um, whoever it is used built off of other people's work for sure. This is more of like a legacy project at this point. You know what I mean? Over years, but still, this is the furthest back any TEW mod has ever gone as far as real world mods. I think there's a Cornell verse one that begins in like the 50s or something. Bull Curry, Wild Bull. Okay. Hell yeah. The Carnies, man. Speaking Carney back in the days. I switched up in the middle of me reading it. I was like, wait a second. That's not the same guy. Relocates. Sweet. Frank moved to the Great Lakes. That's a little bit less travel we're paying for. So that's nice. Got a monster and a Iceman that are ready to debut. Joe Louis is not wanting to come out of retirement, man. What can I do to convince you? You're only 55, Joe. You know, you could still wrestle. Come on. You don't have to wrestle long. I'm Andre the Giant, dude. I'll just fucking choke slam you, pin you. We'll both get a payday. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. We're just happy to have you, Joe. We're just happy to have you. Look at that. We're getting better with every show. All right. Let's see if we can keep the streak up. Oh, it's a Wednesday. I didn't change the date. I think this worked, though. I hope there's no complications. I think we have everybody. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, cool. We're safe. Whoa. Yeah, we'll bring in Steel. Oh wait. Oh no, that was the other game. Okay. Yeah, we'll bring in Steel. We'll just go right on. Move it along. Rollaway Arena. It's 150. Still think we're better off with just a generic venue. We didn't use the storyline idea or the character idea yet. So let's do a creative finish. George Steele creative finish. We'll debut him with a creative finish. And that should help him get some heat. I don't want to make it. Yeah, I don't want to use it too often. I wonder if I can't make Roddy a friend. Find a friend for Roddy Piper. No friends for Roddy Piper. Maybe Ron and Stu will get along. Cool. All right. Yeah. Andre's still being managed by Gary Hart. Regarding any subject. Writing Graham. Fuller when teaming with Fuller. So switching over to Gary Hart didn't do anything for Andre, but we still have that storyline going on. I think Frank is going to come out and attack Gary during our match. Yeah. Here, let me see. I don't know if it's insulting to ask him now, but I don't think it can hurt at the moment as I'm annoyed. Great. What a toxic attitude to have, Bill. Yeah, he's really good technical wrestler. I was gonna be happy to have you, Wild Bill. I was gonna be happy to have you, but I don't think it's working out. Great Lakes, he's only got 18. Jesus. All right. Well, we're taking what you got, brother. We gonna take it. Whatever you got. Dominate him, Andre. But during the match, we're gonna see a distraction. Andre the Giant is gonna be distracted by Frank and Gary. And at ringside, yeah, I guess you could say. I don't know if there's any way I can have. Yeah, I can't have anyone come in. I think Gary the Heart is going to try and throw dust at Frank, and he kind of hits Andre. That's why this match takes so long. But I still dominate the whole match. It's a little bit of overbooking, maybe, but I think the fans will be all right with it. Oh, yeah. The only one that's not going to be all right with it is Bill Savage, for sure. He's not going to be all right with it. Yeah, we'll script it out. I do want to learn how to call in ring, especially for Andre. I want everyone to learn how to call in ring, but Andre especially. But against a guy who mad at me for whatever reason, doesn't want to lose. I think we're just better off going in. Already got the thing scripted out. You know, we know exactly how you're gonna lose. You can be upset about it if you want. Ivan Putski and George Steele. Yeah, let's do nice little brawl. No, it's dude. This can't even go that long. All right. George will call it. It'll be fine. I actually want the Fuller brothers. Or well, actually, yeah, let's do the Mongols first. The Mongols to go up against Roddy and Jimmy. Yeah, that'll be fine. I gotta learn some way. Fuller brothers. And go up against Stu Gibson and Graham. Graham's freaks out about losing every fucking. Yeah, I'll just put Norval Austin in there. See if we can't get a tag team between them. Ron Fuller a win. Not the stamina. We do Billy Graham. versus some kind of local talent. JJ Dillon. That's kind of crazy. Solid hand. Wow. Yeah, maybe we bring in JJ Dillon as a one-time guy. He don't work nowhere right now. He's occasional and he's sometimes a manager. Let's negotiate with him. Can you play a face? Sure. All right. Let's have Billy Graham beat up JJ Dillon. I'm gonna put too much time or energy into his gimmick. Oops. Okay, so I guess it's a pre-show match anyway. Right. 6 minutes. Andre needs to do something. Okay. Let's see. Right. We'll have Andre break some concrete blocks. The intimidation. What have we done so far? Really, I want to make this him and Joe Lewis's thing, hoping that he's gonna do different feats of strength every week. But I want to make that him and Joe Lewis's thing, hoping that they have some kind of chemistry. I just really want to get him with a manager that he can have some chemistry with. George Steele. You know what? Why don't I bring in Joe Lewis as a manager on George Steele? I think maybe I need him to be a face. Oh, he's 100% a face, so I need him to be a heel as well. Okay, so that actually isn't gonna fly for either of them. Managed by Joe. No, he doesn't need one. I mean, he probably does need one, but it is what. Actually, you know what? We'll get him managed by Frank, or we're gonna start him managed by Frank. Ron Fuller, Snuka. We give him to Evan Putski, Bill Savage. Okay, we'll do J.J. Dillon. He'll have Joe Louis. J.J. Dillon. Joe Louis brings in J.J. Dillon to wrestle, and he gets beat on the pre-show. Joe loses on the pre-show. Damn it. What are we doing? All right. All right. We need to go. Actually, we don't even need angles. We won't even be penalized if we don't have angles. Could add this to the regular show. Just make a few things shorter. Yeah. Okay, wait. Yeah, let's go here with it. Susan and Norval Austin are both. Whatever. The Mongols, Roddy Piper. Yeah, I'll take another minute off. Shave a minute off. All right. I like that. Actually, 2 minutes off of that. That one would be a little longer. And then I want the other tech match to be a little longer too. I don't want to shortchange any of these guys. 75 minutes would not be penalized with no angles. I like that. We've had angles so far every week. We don't need to have angles. So we don't want to always have them. We do want to use this George the Animal Steel creative finish. Safe bet. Book the segment. Okay. Where are we at? Or creative ideas. Was there one a gimmick one? Nope. Nope, it sure wasn't. Okay. These are both doing fine. I don't really want to necessarily use that storyline idea yet, so I think we're good to go. We're good to go. No commentators. Stu Gibson and Norval Austin have zero chemistry. Good to know. Gary could have been done better as the road agent. Yeah. Okay. I need to make sure Gary's not the road agent for any of these important matches. He's got enough almost to do it, but not quite. Not quite enough. This is, yeah, well, let's just put Frank in front, in charge of all this shit. Billy Graham and J.J. Dillon have pretty good chemistry, which lifted the match. Too short. Joe Louis did not have any chemistry with J.J. Dillon, so we might bring J.J. Dillon back in, but I'm not, it would have been, if he would have had chemistry with Billy Graham and had chemistry with, or even just chemistry with the manager, with Joe Louis, I'd bring him back, but we got to find him, something else to do. Maybe we'll bring him back, but not necessarily convinced that we'll have to. George the Animal Steel, crazy gimmick, great, good finish. George Steele had a 59 in terms of performance. Finished him with a flying hammerlock. Beautiful match. And then Andre savaged Bill Savage over here. Andre was really off his game. Gary did some good work. Match was a little too short. Too short? Okay. that was the end. I should have definitely put George Steele on last with his amount of popularity that he has. And honestly, his brawling ability, he's definitely the main event. But Andre is still larger than life, larger than even the animal, Mr. George the Animal. Yeah, I think we're gonna compliment George Steele. That was great work. And yeah, these are the folks that did quite well, at least, my opinion. Wow. That didn't even seem like it dropped the. I think that brought more fans. Well, no, we only had like 93, 97 people there. That actually seems like it went even better than, sponsors. Ticket sales are actually down back to February. But why did it seem like a lower performance? Okay. Or a higher performance. Show costs. Production was slightly cheaper. Or did we just pay them monthly? Like through the like a salary. Yeah, we can get rid of you, Bill. I don't really like having you. You're just kind of taking up space. So I think that might be what we'll do for our last act before we call it a week. Not that I won't play till next week. I'll probably play Tuesday. Oh shoot! Like George Steele needs to be in the main event every time. Oh yeah, he should definitely be. Snuka versus Steele in a King of the Jungle mate. Yeah, that'd be a good storyline. Even work that into a program. No, I know I haven't gotten all the sponsorship money. I know I was saying that my performance at the show looked high. Like I had more money left over, or not left over, but just more money performance wise than the last show, I think. But I could be wrong. Getting rid of Bill Savage. We don't need him anymore. Got Andre over. But thank you for joining us right there. But that will be the end for now. Yeah, we're starting to stack up some chips, making some moves. We're making some plays. We got to know when to fold them, know when to hold them, and such. But we're gonna bring in Sheik probably here pretty soon. He'll be a face because he's like the hometown boy. We'll say that we're having that one in Detroit, and we'll run with that. Andre versus Sheik in Detroit. I like the Snuka Steel thing though. That's a good idea. I might steal that idea. Pow. Unintended. Okay. Great Lakes, we're at a 10. So it really doesn't matter. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, obviously, yeah, Sheik should, or not Sheik, Steel, Sheik too, if we have Sheik over. But Steel should be in the main event. But at the end of the day, as long as we're having a main event that's over a 20, which is pretty tough not to, especially with Andre the Giant in it. If I'm putting myself in there, we'll be all right. We gonna be all right, At least, yeah. I mean, until we get to like tiny size and we have a 17, we're gonna want 25s and up. But yeah, we'll be fine. Oh yeah, Steel can get a 20 out of any opponent easily. I think that's what I'm saying. I think I can get a 20 out of any. I mean, even if we just look at my back history here, the first show we had a 25, so we've never had lower than that. And that's managers in the main event with the Mongols. And yeah, I pulled a 38 with Snuka. I pulled a 32 with Piper. 37 with Bill Savage the first time, and then I just ended his career with a 33. But yeah. I mean, someone will probably hire him. I probably didn't end his career, but yeah, Steel would definitely get a 20 out of every opponent. But Well, I mean, maybe he won't. Maybe you got to like and subscribe and follow to find out. Because for now, we're done. Good little